All right, I'd like to welcome everybody, of course, to the Devin Smith Showtime Sports 2020 Franchise Mode channel. And of course, today we're doing another series game. This is the first season that I've done in the show baseball series of the PIAA District 1 Baseball Season 1. This is our first season 2020. I'm loving it. And I hope you are too as the viewers. Shout out to all the viewers that support the channel. You can also find a lot of my content on my Facebook under a Philly logo on Facebook, Joe Price. You can friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price and see more exciting sports content there, or you can see me here on YouTube under the name Devin Smith. You can become a subscriber and catch the hot content when I put it out. These are just little highlights of different games that'll be going on today. Hopefully, I'll be able to stream them. The first game you saw, Lower Marion, and of course Downingtown. That was a classic piece. Of course, myself, Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. I got my first win for my boys. Lower Marion, that was our first win in that matchup against Downingtown East. Okay. Next classic game coming up, the Generals looking for a win, looking for ways to redeem themselves. The Generals will be taking on Coatesville Raiders in Coatesville, PA. And of course, this is the PIAA. This basically is 31, 32 PA high school teams throughout Pennsylvania. And I think there's 14 games in the season in the PIAA. And I decided to create this district series of high school baseball. I also have college as well. I'm in the first season of that. But to me, this is definitely something new, something spicy. And in terms of gameplay, I think it's hot. So, anyway, we're going to go with the series of this. Okay, then of course we got another matchup between these two great teams here. Um, the matchup will be the lineups. Let me see that we have here. We're gonna have the Patriots, and I want to look and see if there's something else here. The Patriots. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this matchup will be Penwood. We're gonna have that. That's gonna be a game three matchup of District One baseball. Penwood Patriots 0-1 will take on Pennsbury Falcons. That should be a good one. You don't want to miss that. All right. Then we're going down to Westchester East Vikings 0-1 taking on Frankfort Pioneers. And of course, you can see their standings where they stand. Then you can see, of course, the teams, the logos, the jerseys, the whole hookup. Of course, my creation. And then we'll go back. Take a look. We see the standing also of Frankfurt. They're 1-0. Falcons are 1-0. Westchester, they got to get on the ball. They're down one game, but it's still early in the season. Vikings, we got two Vikings teams in that division. All right, both 0-1, and then Penwood 0-1. So Frankfurt and the Falcons are the top two in that division. We go over to the next one. Okay, we're going over with Pennsbury. Okay, we're going over. So we got Upper Marion. That's a brother team of my team. I'm Lower Marion, and this is another team called Upper Marion. They're 0-1. Alany Trojans. Okay, they have a matchup coming up. That should be good too. That'll be a game three matchup of District One baseball. All right, and of course we can see the standings there um, for Alany. Okay, which I think Alany are Falcons too. No, not Falcons. I'm sorry, Vikings. I think the Alany or even the Trojans. Okay, let me see, man. Okay, Upper Marion is Vikings. Okay, so Upper Marion is Vikings team too as well. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one. All right, now we're looking at Frankfort Pioneers, of course, Westchester East. We talked about that matchup. Okay, we'll see that one today. And I think we have some other great matchups I will be coming across. Game three, Conestoga looking good, 2-0 going against Chester. Okay, Spring Ford is 2-0 in their division, and they're tied with Conestoga. All right, Pennsylvania connection. Norristown, all right, 1-1. Boyertown is tied 1-1 too. Pottstown right now is looking 0-2 in their division. So Spring Ford is the team to watch out for. Conestoga. All right, Norristown, Boyertown, they're still working their way up. Of course, you see this classic matchup that'll be coming in Game 3. 0-2 Chester taking on the 2-0 Pioneers, Conestoga. Okay. Um, we go over Pottstown Trojans, of course. That's going to be a Game 3 matchup. Pottstown Trojans and Spring Ford Rams, right? Of course, you can see the standings there, Conestoga. All right, so you'll see this matchup coming up in Game 3, or I might just do a District 1 bash. Okay, Norristown Eagles, Boyertown. I think we did that. Okay, yeah, we're going to have Norristown Eagles taking on Boyertown Bears. Okay, you look on the standings, still Spring Forward, Conestoga. All right, they're still the top teams. So the Bears going to be a classic war between Norristown and Boyertown. That's going to be a classic. That's going to be a third game matchup of the season. So you don't want to miss that. You want to be here at the Devin Smith Showtime channel to catch this classic matchup. You don't want to miss this one. Let's go back over here. Okay, we're going to look for the next one. Spring Forward, Pottstown. We got that one already. Okay, Boylston, we got that one. Okay, Liberty, Hurricane, and Ben Salem. Okay, I think that's Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, that high school baseball team, Liberty. All right, so they're 0-1 taking on Ben Salem. We got Ben Salem in the house. Okay, and we got the Ben Salem Owls 1-0 taking on Liberty. All right, Ben Salem, Ben Salem 1-0, and Liberty 0-1. So that's gonna be a good matchup. Okay, the standings Upper Darby. All right, 2-0. Ben Salem is 1-0, and then we got Alany. The Alany Trojans. I gotta check that one out. Okay, so Alany. All right, Hurricanes, and then we got Neshaminy. Okay. All right, we got Neshaminy and Upper Darby. Okay, they're going to be playing in a game three. You don't want to miss that. Upper Darby 2-0. Ben Salem. Let me see. Okay, they're 1-0. So Upper Darby's the top team in their division. Okay, so it's going to be Neshaminy Redskins. They're 0-2. They're going to be taking on the Royals. All right, which will be Upper Darby Royals taking on Neshaminy. All right. All right. Alany, Upper Marion. Okay, Darby. Okay. Then we got another good matchup here. Plymouth Meeting, talking about them. They're standing, so Colonials are 1-0, and then we got the Patriots 1-0. Panthers 0-1, Cheltenham. All right, so we got a nice matchup. The Colonials taking on the Panthers. Okay, that's Plymouth Meeting. Plymouth Meeting leads, of course. Uh, Plymouth Meeting 1-0. Colonials will take on Quakertown. All right, Panthers. Quakertown Panthers are 0-1. Taking on the Plymouth Meeting Colonial. So that should be a great matchup too. Then we got Redland Patriots, they're 1-0, taking on the Cheltenham Panthers, 0-1. You don't want to miss that matchup. Of course, you can see the standings. Patriots 1-0, Colonials 1-0, Titans 1-1, Panthers 0-1, Cheltenham 0-1. And it's going to be a good matchup too. A game 3 matchup, so you definitely don't want to miss this matchup here. You want to make sure that you be able to see this showdown. Okay, then we got Central Bucks South. Okay, that's going to be nice. At North Allegheny, you look at the standing, of course. You see Patriots and all those teams lined up. Okay, so we're going. Yes, it's going to be a nice classic Game 3 matchup. I like North Allegheny. They're going to be taking on Central Bucks South. So you definitely don't want to miss that classic matchup between these two great teams. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Central Buck West taking on Central Buck East. Check out the standings. Central Bucks 2-0 this season. High school baseball taking all right. Then we got Downingtown West 2-0. So Central Bucks East 2-0 and Downingtown West, they're fighting for position. Then we have the Tigers 1-1, Knights 0-2, and the Bucks at the bottom. Okay, so this is going to be a good game matchup. You don't want to miss this one. You definitely don't want to miss this matchup right here. Okay, so make sure that you're in the house to see this game matchup right here. All right. Central Bucks West taking on Central Bucks East. You better not miss this one. It's going to be a Game 3 matchup. Okay. And then, of course, we got North Allegheny taking on Central Bucks South. Okay. And Central Bucks South, of course, you see the same record. All right. It's going to be a good matchup right here, too. So you don't want to miss it. That's going to be a Game 3 matchup. Downingtown West and then North Penn, they'll be going at it. Okay. And you don't want to miss that as well. That high school game will be coming up soon. Let's see. Okay. We got Central Bucks East or Central Bucks West. Let me see that. Okay, so same lineup. Okay. All right, Chester, of course, Conestoga, and then we're back to Lower Marion. Okay, so now we're getting back to the Red Raiders and the general lineup. Okay, which that will be Coatesville and Bucks County. So this is going to be a nice matchup. Coming up next. Okay. Okay, so we got this matchup coming up. This is going to be a great one. Bucks County taking on Coatesville. We're going to go pick the fields. All right, we're going to look around and see which fields will match this great matchup.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Matz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So stepping in, Victor Robles. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
First pitch, 4-0.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon, 62 degrees here at first pitch. To third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here now is Juan Soto. There goes Defoe. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Defoe, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Sam Freeman is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Freeman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-2. Two and two.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Nimmo, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Popped him up. Suzuki waits on it. 1 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner on first with 2 away. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in, Eric Thames. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Eric Thames.
Now the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Got him to go down swinging there. Eric Thames becomes the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Outside, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1, here it comes.
1-1.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So here's Starlin Castro, runner in scoring position with Surgant. First pitch of the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. Well hit to right, but foul. The 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis.
The 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis.
from the stretch. Ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
So with your pitcher do it next, you can either have him bunt or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sam Freeman. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here. But at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And that's out number 1.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Here's the first pitch to him on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Defoe, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And this one gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hey. 1-0. Here it is. Hey. Two out here and a runner at second. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
A ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. The All-Stars lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Steven Matz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Now here it comes. And 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-2 full count. To first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
1-1 the count. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
The right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He's set and the pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up now, Ryan Zimmerman, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 strikes.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Now the double steal is on here. Conforto patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Here's Starlin Castro. From the stretch.
1-0.
2 out with the man at first. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he misses, 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, fouled off. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 0-1 offering.
That's a ball.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In now, Sam Freeman.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up, throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pennsylvania is out in front 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's too high, ball 2. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 on its way.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And the 3-1. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. A runner at first with no outs here. And this will be fouled away. Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The throw to Defoe. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, but I would imagine he's seething inside as he hasn't given up a run this afternoon. Roenis Elias will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Wilson Ramos will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Now batting, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around
the Piaa District 1 baseball season 1-2020 games and highlights coming up next.
3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and he's out going for second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Victor Robles digging in now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Line drive to center field. Conforto is right there, 1 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Wilmer Depot.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Depot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle, barehanded at his knees. The tag got him.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Stepping in now, Steven Matz, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down to Cabrera for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eric Thames.
The right fielder, Eric Thames.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. That almost got him. It's a ball and a strike.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Eric Thames goes quietly, leading off the 6th inning. So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher,
Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center, and now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. This pitch is popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Austin Voth will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Digging in once again, Brandon Nimmo. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need to find a way to just move that runner up 90 feet. Don't be shocked if the sac bunt gets laid down.
And a curveball in for a strike. Runner at first here with 1 away in the 2-2 ball game. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Brad Brock will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop as Drupal Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Wellington Castillo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. From the stretch, Castillo cleverly gets the nickname Beef. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. As a look, now the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Defoe. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So striding forward now, Juan Soto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here's the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. 2-1 now. Bases are loaded with only one out. He pulls this one into right. And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Now back.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Robert Gesellman comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Robert Gesellman.
To the plate now, Eric Thames. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Line, that's a base hit into left field, and this will kick off the base of the wall.
Green 2 Boyertown 9 North
Second now, but he's
final.
safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And not in time as the run scores. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starlin Castro is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Giving chase is Nimmo, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now as Drupal Cabrera as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
As Drupal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Sinker misses. Ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Jeffrey Ramirez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Game 2 Potstone 1 Springford 3 final.
At the plate now, Wellington Castillo. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him as they push this lead up to 9 now.
B2 final.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Into the box, Victor Robles. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Game 2 Chester 2 Conestoga 3
Waved at
final.
and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Pennsylvania leads it 11-2. Daniel Hudson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's set and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Robles, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. From the stretch. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Robbie Cano now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Jeffrey Ramirez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The All-Stars are out in front 11-2. Digging in, Wilmer Defoe. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Wilmer Defoe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Fouled away. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Game 2 Lower Merion 8 Downingtown East 4.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Final.
Popped up. Rosario is there for it. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's by him for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep to right. Looking up is Nimmo. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Jerry Familia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, the first base.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Familia primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Pennsylvania is out in front here, 12-2. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. Pops this one up. Castro has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
That's inside.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Starlin.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. Softly hit out to short. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
the bat.
Ready once again as Drupal Cabrera. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Daniel Hudson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In now, Wilson Ramos starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Up high, 2-1 now. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swung on and grounded to the second baseman Defoe. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. Pennsylvania played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Austin Voth claims the win out of the pen, his first. Daniel Hudson takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Game 2 Bucks County 1-2 Coatesville 2 final.